Namaste, welcome to Divine Energy Tarot. I'm Divine Energy. Welcome to this beautifully lit, prosperous YouTube. Over here I do spiritually related videos, content. If you enjoy it here, make sure you give this video a big fat thumbs up. Make sure you hit the post notification bell so you're always alerted when I'm uploading to the channel. Sending you all wellness. What's going on, y'all? Okay, so let's get into the messages. What I decided to do for this particular reading was I wanted to channel all energies, or yeah, there are energies, but all signs. What needs your focus right now? What needs your focus? What you need to focus on? Okay. What's maybe holding you back? Okay. Especially if you're not focusing on it, it's something you need to focus on, right? So I want to do all signs. We're going to start off in the first sign, Aries. I should probably do a timestamp, but I'm not. Who cares? Remember, you're all signs, so y'all should be getting all of the messages for all 12 signs. All right. When you're fully integrated, you're all signs. All right. Anyways, let's get into the messages. Aries, what do you need to focus on right now? What does Aries need to focus on? The energy of Aries here. Divine Matrix, Galactic Mushroom. Okay, so it's like you need to focus on where you are right now, currently, how you're growing, your progress with this galactic mushroom. You know, it's something about your progress being, you know, maybe you're not being able to give yourself credit. Maybe you're not being able to acknowledge that part about you. All right. So right now for Aries, they're talking about, you know, opening up and really being able to receive, be appreciative, right? Is the energy, the vibes I'm getting from this, what you need to focus on. This could be appreciation, need more appreciation, gratitude. Maybe you feel like someone isn't giving you, or they're underappreciating you, or you might not feel valued here. Okay. For some of you guys, this is work, right? This is with other family members, whatever this is, partnerships, okay? But there's something about it all, right? Of how you sit right in the center of everything, you know? Because with this galactic mushroom, it's like you kind of realizing, like, you know, you're more important and more valuable than you've been giving yourself credit. And you also kind of tapping into the universe at this time. Okay, the divine matrix. All right, and allowing it to assist you here on your journey is what I'm getting for Aries right now. Let's see. Taurus, what do you need to focus on, Taurus? Taurus, you got fortune's will, luck, and right timing. Okay, so Taurus, you might be going after something. They're telling you that you're going to have luck and right timing. Okay, with the fortune's will here. All right, be patient with yourself. Don't try to rush something. Everything is happening in the right timing. And you're very, very lucky. Okay, this luck doesn't come by way of just being lucky. Luck comes, you know, to people, right? Who work for that. You know, I feel like you're somebody who works to be very, I don't even want to call it lucky. I'm going to call it fortunate, right? To be this lucky, you know, this fortunate, right? There was a level of work that you had to put in. So something that you put work in, okay, you're going to be focusing on that and really just focusing on your fortunes, you know, where you are right now, and how you're going to move forward when something takes off for you. Because some of you guys, Taurus, you got something taking off for you here. All right, it's just the right timing for it. Okay, so let's get the messages for Gemini. What does Gemini need to hear at this time? Holy Spirit, angels, and guides. For Taurus, or Gemini, excuse me. Gemini, you have new beginning with the Moon Maiden. So there's a fresh new start, new relationship, new career path, new job. It could even just be a new book. But there's something new here that you're starting. Okay. I feel like focus on, for Gemini, your emotions, how you feel, your intuition, that inner voice. A lot of emotions or something coming up right now. And I feel like addressing something at this time is going to put you in a better place, okay? So what they're telling me here is might be a focal, something you're going to focus on here. Speaking up, right? Not speaking up like hurt other people's feelings, but actually being more mindful. Maybe that's part of the new beginnings, because that's what I'm hearing. You focusing on delivery or something like that. Some of you guys. So there's something new about how you'll be either acting, communicating. Yeah, and your emotions coming up. You guys could be emotional, so you could have to be focusing on your emotions to kind of really control yourself at this time, you know. You could feel yourself like having to be, you know, more disciplined, right? When it comes to your emotions, maybe that's something that, you know, you'll be focusing on here, Gemini. I'm getting a lot of messages about your communication, your mood, your emotions, how you communicate, how you talk to people, how you treat people. And that's also the other people is really just talking about how yourself, because a lot of times what we don't realize is that we talk to people the way that we talk to ourselves. So if you talk to yourself crazy, like, you're going to talk to other people that way. That makes sense, right? Well, let's get into the message for Cancer. Cancer. All right. What does Cancer need to focus on? All right. So with Cancer, we have, you're going to be focusing on a union. Or some of you guys, Cancer, this is a possibility of a union. So there's going to be something about you focusing on that, making some sort of connection here with someone. And this could be a union of the soul. This could be a union with another person. This could be a union of any sort, kind of just coming together. Okay. So there's going to be a focus on that for you at this time, Cancer. Some of you guys, I also asked the question, what could be holding you back? There may be a possibility for a union, but a union may also be holding you back, Cancer. So just be aware of that. All right. Because I was sitting here, I'm like, what is your message? I was just trying to figure that out. Like, because, yeah, that's definitely the case for you, Cancer, is what they're telling me here. With Skybridge, okay? You're starting to realize that somebody, you know, it's time for something to call it quits, you know? There may be a focus, spotlight on a relationship at this time to not point out flaws, but to just really see how, you know, maybe you and another person aren't aligned as you maybe thought you were at one point, right? Okay, let's get the messages for Leo. Leo, what does Leo need to focus on? What could be holding Leo back? Okay. Okay, so Leo, you could be feeling like you're refusing a call of somebody. You could be refusing somebody's call. Maybe you need to address something. Speak up. I keep hearing that shit. I heard that for Gemini too. But Gemini was more so like focused on the way that you you are addressing people, and, you know, your whole demeanor and stuff like that, because that's starting to affect you at this point. Okay, so getting back into Leo's message. Leo, you could be refusing somebody's call. They could be refusing your call. Some of my Leos could feel like they're refusing to follow their calling, or maybe you have a new calling or a new passion and you put something like on the back burner, right? With this dream thief here, you know? And I feel like, you're going to start getting back to your passions, is what you're going to start focusing on. Because something was very helpful. Like, say you picked up something that really helped you at one point, and then now you don't really use that because now you have a new source or a new vice or a new way to help you, right? It took place of that old thing, right? That took up all your attention, all your time, right? And so now it's like getting back to that thing, but it's like finding your way, okay? Because it's not that it was robbed, but you may have, when they say the dream thief, right? Something was your dream and you feel like something may have stolen it, but at the same time, it was like, I don't want to say it was a bad thing. I feel like it was a good thing, whatever this vice or this new thing, because maybe it's a child, maybe it's you got new additions in the family, or, that would be obviously a good thing, right? So, but more so, it's like getting back to your passions, your hobbies, the things that you like to do, okay? Is what I see you focusing on, okay? And that could be holding you back a little bit in terms of inspiration, in terms of motivation, okay? Getting back to some of those hobbies, those passions, because they really were fulfilling to you, all right? That's really what I get. We got Virgo in the house. Virgo, what are you going to be focusing on, and what could possibly be holding you back at this time? Well, we're going to take this one. Thank you. Watchers. Yeah. I feel like your ancient ones, Virgo, okay, this is not necessarily what you'll be focusing on, but maybe it is. Obviously, they're giving me this message for a reason, but some of your ancestors were like very powerful ancient ones, okay? Maybe the watchers, the overseers. I'm getting like transpersonal, like, I don't know, maybe feeling in between worlds, maybe feeling like you're in the observation mode or something like that here. So you might be really focusing on being an observer. Now, downside to that may be, right, what may be holding you back about being a watcher, the observer, is not getting out there. Okay, so there's something about that. All right. What is it, a hairball? That sounded bad. Okay, so yeah, maybe it's about you getting back out there. Because that could be holding you back in some way, shape, or form. Okay. Getting too lost in being the watcher. Okay, the observer. Okay. Just saying. What's coming out for Libra? Okay, what does Libra, what's holding Libra back, or what are you going to be focusing on for Libra? In the hand, the universe is your partner, okay? So Libra, you feel disconnected to the universe or community or just people in general. So that may be holding you back from having like long-lasting connections and things like that, okay? But Spirit needs you to know that the universe is your partner. Your community is your partner, okay? The people around you, those are they're meant to support you, and you'll be supported by that universe if you're allowing, right? I get that. So you're going to be focusing on allowing community, allowing universe, allowing support, not feeling like you have to do everything on your own. trying to find the ways to connect more. Okay, something you're definitely going to be on like a real level. Not just like, oh, I talked to you on the phone and, you know, like surface stuff, but like getting deeper. Because I feel like you're getting deeper with yourself. So that's going to be part of it, right? Some of it may be messy. Some of it may be painful, especially if you've been holding back and not being honest with yourself, right? But I think you kind of get to where you need to get to, Libra, ultimately. Okay? But that could definitely be holding you back, like feeling at odds or feeling like the universe, community, etc., family, lovers, friends, whatever, right, don't support you, your job, I don't know, whatever it is, right, in your life, Libra. So there's going to be a focus on that and how to deepen that connection, okay, for Libra. Scorpio. 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 I'm trying to hurry up, Scorpio. Oh, these messages resonating with y'all. Scorpio, you got deep diver, diving into a task. Okay, so you're going to be focusing on a task. You're getting real deep with that task, okay? You're really focused on something, but downside to that, the task that you're on, okay, they're saying like, make sure you're spending like appropriate time with things, because I get that, like, you could be like trying to like overcompensate for something, or something you feel that you're not doing right or something like that. Just be aware of that. Like something that you do that causes you to not be able to be like your best self or your highest version, or do something quick enough, or whatever it is, right? With you diving deeper, Scorpio, this is definitely, you know, here I'm hearing shadows. So you could be definitely focusing on your shadows, inner child, the deeper shit, right? In life right now. Really starting to face that. Be honest with yourself about that, right? The deep discovery that you come upon when you start to dive deep, right? Maybe like you're realizing like a task has more to it than what you were giving it credit for, or like maybe you thought something was easier and you found out it was harder once you got going in it, or something like that too. Downside of that is, don't get down on yourself and think you can't achieve something or do something. You have the ability, the skill set too. All right. That was the whole point of you starting the task from the beginning, so you could get from the start to the finish. So this could be definitely for you. The downside, you having to change perspective, mindset in order to get something done. Okay. So that may be the downside. What's hidden, what you don't see coming, what's maybe holding you back, because maybe you see that and you're like, damn, right? So yeah, buckle up, I heard, Scorpio. Sagittarius, you got this shit. No worries. Sagittarius. Straddling worlds, Sagittarius. Wandering in between realms. What the fuck? I want to say you manifesting on many different levels, like here in 3D and also in like a higher realm. You're also simultaneously in both worlds, right? Because it's like you're straddling these worlds. Like you kind of refuse a little bit to give up and surrender and sacrifice something completely. I feel like you want to move forward on something, but you keep going back to something at the same time. That's what I'm getting. Now, downside, maybe what's holding you back, right, with doing that, Obviously, you're not giving your future nor present an opportunity to really exist, right? Because I feel like sometimes as we get going with this spiritual path, right, Saji, you know, it's nice to be in those higher realms, you know. It's very a wonderful place, right? But at the same time, there's something about you being present in the realm you're in to help you manifest towards that higher realm, you know, that you're seeking. I hope I'm making sense. Okay. Kind of finding some sort of balance, maybe moderation. Something you're doing needs moderation. Okay, maybe you're obsessing over something, overdoing something at this time. That's what I'm hearing for you, Saji. I don't know. Capricorn. Capricorn, let's go. Let's go. Well song resonating. Okay. Wow. So your Capricorn placements. Home life. Remembering. That's kind of where you are. Like, very focused on the home life and the day-to-day mundane, but also more in the spirit of appreciation for what you have or something like that. You could definitely be, you know, very much in tune with yourself, and that makes you more in tune with your natural habitat, you know, your universe, everything, right, around you. Now, what could be holding you back about that? Maybe here with resonating. I'm hearing obsession or addiction, or I don't know what the fuck this is. That's what they said. This could be some sort of obsession or addiction that you may have with something. And it's like now that you've grown or something like that, you're very mindful now. I just literally just cut the deck on this for you, Capricorn. You're very mindful. Like, whatever this group think that you had before, it's like you no longer, you have that, but like in a healthy sense. Does that make sense? At some point for you, Capricorn, that could have been like a downside or something that was holding you back, this sort of group think. Thinking like everybody else. Trying to be like everyone else. It's like, yo, Capricorn, it's hard being an individual. Because you got everybody in the world trying to be like the same. So, like, you could be definitely, like, in your own little bubble. People could feel like you're isolating. I don't know. Maybe even you could feel like that. But this is more like a protection, believe it or not. Okay? This is more like a protection. Not really the world, it's not really like the world being protected from, you being protected from the world, but the world being protected from you. Because, like, when you're not your healthy self, like, it could really be bad, right? That's anybody. When you're not your best and highest version of you, right? It could get sketchy, right? I think you're in a good place. So ultimately is what I'm getting for Capricorn. Alright. Let's go to Aquarius. Let's see, Aquarius. What's coming up for Aquarius? What do you need to focus on? What are you focused on for Aquarius? And what could possibly be holding you back with that focus? That same focus. Netcaster. preparations come to fruition. Okay, so something that you've been asking for, Aquarius, is coming to fruition. Like you have it now. Whatever that you were seeking with this net, whatever you were looking for to try to trap, catch, something you were going after, Aquarius, you got it now. Okay, downside to it is, yeah, you got it now. What do you do with it? Are you ready for it? Okay, oftentimes we manifest something and we're not even ready for it. We just thought we were, you know, and then sometimes we're ready for it. So it just depends on where you are, right, Aquarius, with whatever you've been manifesting, because it's here now, all right? And the only downside I can really see to that is, you know, like I said, are you ready for it? And I mean, the downside would be like not being ready, obviously. But it's here now. Okay, Pisces. Pisces. Let's see what's coming up for Pisces. Meditation and stillness. So Pisces, deep quiet. You're focusing on meditating, getting quiet, having stillness, being really in touch with your thoughts, your emotions, how you're feeling, even possibly communicating telepathically with others that you love at this time. You're really like on some chill vibe type shit like right now. And the Pisces energy here. All right, you're focusing on that. And I mean, the downside to that is people feel like you're isolating or you don't want anything to do with them. But that's couldn't be further from the truth. Can't make that up. You know what I mean? Because you're literally just meditating and connecting more deeply, like to the breath and, you know, on some old like simultaneously while living in this mundane world, right? Type shit. Like, but again, the only downside is like people feel like, you know, you're isolating because they're not on that level. They're not on that frequency that you're on. In your meditation and your moments of stillness and deep quiet, right? People around you feel disconnected. And that's only because not just they feel disconnected from you, they feel disconnected from the source. They feel disconnected to the self, you know? So I also hear codependence. Like, so somebody has like deep codependency with you, okay? People could be very codependent on you, relying on you, all right? And the downside to that, obviously, is when other people depend on you, sometimes you take their needs and put them over yours. That's the downside to that, all right? You guys are sound very reliable, some of my Pisces here. Okay, but yeah, this is what I'm getting for the all signs, what is holding you back. I hope this was able to help you guys. Remember, you're all signs, all right? So take the messages from all placements and apply them where they fit, all right? And if they don't, I mean, take the shoe off if it doesn't fit, right? But I love you. See you in the next one. Peace.